Hi everyone, my name is Ellie Stein and I'm doing my natural hazard project on the Mount Saint Helens eruption of 1980. The reason why I wanted to do this event is because I grew up in Portland, Oregon, and it seems like the most prevalent and most remembered natural hazard that's occurred within our area. And also as a child, my family took me to the Mount Saint Helens natural forest a lot to hike around, and so this place is very close to my heart. So the science behind the event that caused the eruption was that leading up to the eruption, multiple earthquakes as large as 4.0 magnitude were occurring near and around the mountain. This created the mountain to release steam, and this steam caused a 200-foot wide crater in the top of the mountain to be blown into it on March 27th. Many eruptions continued throughout April with a slight break until mid-May when they started to pick up again. On May 18, 1980, a 1-mile deep 5.0 magnitude earthquake hit and caused the magma that had been building up inside the mountain to exceed the pressure that it could hold and break through the surface of the mountain, causing the eruption. So as you can see from the images below, the image on the right shows the magma building up throughout the mountain, and the image on the right talks about the exact times of the eruption and the avalanche that followed and how big the ash cloud was after the earthquake. So the damage after the event was extensive. Everything within an 8-mile radius was wiped out by the superheated cloud of gas that erupted with the volcano. As you can see by the picture in the back, that's all the trees that were taken out by the blast. There was a second eruption that caused a cloud of gas and ash to be pushed to a mushroom cloud and cover everything in a 2-mile radius, which you can see in the upper left corner, the people walking around with masks on. Glaciers nearby were melted and created lahars as the melted water mixed with nearby debris and soil. Overall, thousands of animals died, 57 people died, 200 homes were destroyed, and 185 miles of roads were damaged. And the lahars and eruption caused giant boulders like the one seen below to be flung across the So the lasting damage that occurred was 500 square kilometers of forest was killed, so all of that land is trying to be rebuilt right now. The top of the mountain is forever gone, and the crater is very evident, as you can see by the bottom photo. The one good thing, though, was that many living plants were buried underneath the snow, and animals were still hibernating in May because there was still snow up there. So many were underneath the ground and were able to survive, which then allowed them to live in the area once they came out of hibernation, but a lot more animals have returned since then. Volcanic eruption is very evident in the future just because seismic activity has continued within the area and the volcano is still active. The mitigation that has occurred since then is that there is now very high assessment of seismic activity in the area to predict if the volcano will erupt again. There was a spike in seismic activity in 2004, but since then the activity has gone way down. Along with this, the area has been made into a park and monument to allow the area to heal without human interference, and also allow the area to be studied by scientists and see how the land has regrown over the years. So you can see a picture of just like the map of what the Mount Saint Helens recreation area looks like. And then also you can see the difference in what the volcano used to look like and then now what it looks like and how the forest has regrown. Here are my references. I highly recommend going to the virtual trip of Mount Saint Helens website because it gives you lots of modules to click through and interactive videos so you can learn more about the eruption. And I hope you all learned a lot about the Mount Saint Helens eruption of May 18, 1980.